questions. Let's look at what you came up with. Amir, how many groups did you divide your counters into?
We divided them into 3 groups.
Okay, so excuse me, Chase, you had 3 groups. How many counters were in each group?
Oh.
Sophie?
4.
4. Okay. Sally, how many groups did you guys divide yours into?
4.
4 groups. And how many counters are in each group?
3. Turnaround.
It is a turnaround. Kind of. Division doesn't have turnaround facts, but you're right. It's like a turnaround fact. Giselle, what'd you guys get? You had 4 groups, 3 in each group, or 3 groups of 4?
3 groups.
So 3 groups of 4. Okay. Gabriel, I see you guys have something different over there. What'd you get? How many groups?
6 groups of 2.
6 groups of 2. Nice job. What's the other way you could have done that, guys? What's the opposite of 6 groups of 2? Amir?
2 groups of 6.
2 groups of 6.
That's what we done.
Okay. Is there any other ways we could divide those 12 counters? Lisa?
12 groups of 1.
We could have done 12 groups of 1. And Giselle, how did you start out with? What did I tell you to start with? How many groups? How many groups? How many groups did I tell you guys to start out with? Only Amir knows? Amir.
You told us to start out with 1 group of 12.
I sure did tell you to start out with 1 group of 12. Okay. So, go ahead and put your counters back in your bags while we're talking. So, these are all the different ways you can divide 12. Okay? You could put it in 3 groups of 4. You could put it in 4 groups of 3. 6 groups of 2. 2 groups of 6. 12 groups of 1. 1 group of 12. These are called the factors of 12. Because what is 3 times 4? Everybody, what's 3 times 4?
12.
What's 4 times 3?
12.
Because it's a turnaround fact, right? 3 times 4 is double. So what's double 3?
6.
What's double 6?
12.
So times 4 is a double. This is its turnaround fact. Here's a double fact. What's double 6? What's double 6? 12. What's 6 times 2?
12.
Okay. What's 2 times 6?
12.
What's 12 times 1?
12.
What's 1 times 12?
12.
Okay. So if you know the total, I could give you just this column over here on the left, and you could figure out this column over here on the right. If you know that the answer, Chase, leave your socks alone, is 12 in total, and I give you the number of groups, you can tell me how many are in each group. Okay? If I tell you how many are in each group, you can tell me the total number of groups.
Yeah.
So let's practice it one more time. If I have 12 total and I have 3 groups, how many are in each group? Show me with your fingers. 4. Good job. Okay, I have no idea why I did that.
That's what
Pretty.
Romans were.
I know. We'll ignore it. If I have 4 groups, show me with your fingers. How many are in each group? Adam, that includes you. Okay, good. 3. If I have 6 groups, how many are in each group? Are you not participating today, Nehemiah? Okay, go back to your seat and get to work. Okay, good job. And if I have 2 groups, how many are in each group?
Wait, yeah, 6.
6.
What?
If I have 12 groups, how many are in each group? Good job. And if I have 1 group, how many is in that group? Nice job. Okay. All right. So, look, our favorite word problems. Here, let's put our counters back in here real quick.
Yeah.
Just
Let's
toss
come
it
out of Nehemiah.
Okay, just toss it back in real quick. All right, while I'm doing that, Joel, would you read the word problem to us, please?
The game starts with each player having 4 cards. There are 24 cards in the deck. How many people can play?
Okay, so there's a couple ways we could do that. The first is we go through our solving word problems checklist. We read it. Now we need to consider, what's it asking? What's this problem asking, Sophie?
How many people can play?
We want to know how many people can play this card game. Okay, what do we know? Vanessa. Okay, each player has to have 4 cards, right? Okay, each player, 4 cards. How many cards do I have in total, Gabriel?
24.
Good job. There are 24 cards in the deck. Okay, now, if I'm just learning how to do this, I'm going to say that what I'm going to probably do is draw a picture, and I'm going to start drawing groups of 4, because each player has 4 cards, right? Okay, so my plan, I'm solving my word problems, I've read, I've considered. Now my plan is that I'm going to draw a picture. Okay, so I've done the plan. Now it's time to do it. So I'm going to draw a picture. Okay, here's 4 cards. Okay, they're holding their cards in their hand. Okay, here's the next player's cards. Okay, so I've got 4, 8. Can I keep going?
Yes.
Okay, so the next player has 4 cards in her hand. 4, 8, 12. All right, so I can keep going. Okay, the next player has 4 cards in her hand.
16.
4, 8, 12, 16. I might write 16 just to keep track so I make sure I don't lose track. Okay? All right, here's the next player with their cards. They're holding their cards a little different. Okay? How many cards is this?
1,
Total.
20.
Okay, so can I keep going?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, how many cards is this total? 24. So how many people can play, Angela? Probably you should be paying attention. Giselle, how many people can play?
5.
Are you sure? How many groups do I have? Adam, how many people can play?
4.
Really?
Goodness.
Yeah, I see 3 people back there paying 0 attention. Chase, how many people can play?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 groups of 4. Okay, I solved my problem. How many people can play? 6. Okay, 6 people can play. I don't know why that won't go away. Now, that's a lot, okay? And I've done math a lot enough that I don't feel like having to draw it out every time. So I could also say I know my total. Does the total go with other numbers or by itself? The total goes by itself. So I could write 24 equals some number times 4. I can use multiplication to help me figure this out. Okay, so some number times 4 equals 24. And if I know my facts, I know it's 6. Thank you, Dust Dog. Dust Dog's even upside down waving his ears. And Dust Dog knows that it's 6. I could also, here's the fun part, say 24 divided by, here's my divided by sign. It's got the 2 dots over the line, right? Divided by, what other number do I know?
4.
24 divided by 4
Equals 6.
Okay, those are 3 different ways that I could solve this problem. Okay, this multiplication one's probably the easiest for us for now because of what we learned of our multiplication facts. So let's try this one this way. Amir, would you read this problem for us, please?
Lucy.
Lucy.
I'm just gonna call her Lucy.
Okay, you go first.
Washed 15 towels that came from 3 bathrooms. She likes to put the same amount of clean towels in bathroom? How many towels will she put in each bathroom?
Good. So what do we know? We're going to consider. What is it asking, Vanessa?
It's 5.
Here. Shh. What? Okay. How many towels in each bathroom? Okay. How many towels are we starting with, Chase?
15.
We're starting with 15 towels. How many bathrooms do we have to put those towels in, Danny?
3 bathrooms.
3 bathrooms. Okay. So this time, my plan, I'm using my word problem thing. My plan is that I'm going to write an unknown multiplication fact instead of drawing it out, okay? I don't feel like drawing towels in bathrooms. So I'm going to write out the problem. I know that I have 15 towels. That's my total. Goes on the equal sign by itself. Okay? How many bathrooms do I need? 3 bathrooms times some number of towels equals 15. What number times 3 equals 15? Ooh, Amir's about to burst. Does anybody besides Amir and Danny, does anybody besides my usual 3 know?
I'm looking.
Danny?
5.
5. Next time, Amir. 5 times 3 is 15. If you do not know your 2's, 4's, and 5's facts yet, guys, and 10's, then I guess you're going to be drawing pictures. Yeah, I agree. Joel, Danny, and Amir, you guys can go ahead and go get started. Okay. Who has patience? Yes, you may. Go for it. The rest of you are paying attention. Go ahead.
Friends wanted to trip to the
Amusement.
amusement park to ride a roller coaster. Each roller coaster car fits 4 people. How many cars are needed for all of the friends to ride at the same time?
Okay. So, what's it asking? Adam, what's the question asking? No. What is the question asking, Adam? What are we trying to figure out? Okay. How many cars are needed? That's what it's asking. Okay. This time I'm just showing you underlining. Lucely, how many friends went? 20. Okay. And how many people can fit in each car, Angelo? Lisa, how many people fit in each roller coaster car? 4. Okay. So, again, each roller coaster car fits 4 people. So my plan this time is I'm going to draw a picture again because, you know, I like roller coasters. So I'm going to draw a roller coaster car with 1, 2, 3, 4 people in it. Okay? Then I'm going to draw another roller coaster car with 1, 2, 3, 4 people in it. These guys are closer to the front, so their hair is all standing on end. Okay. Am I to 20 yet? Okay. So I'm going to draw another roller coaster car with 4 people in it. Okay. These guys all have their hands thrown up in the air. Okay. Am I to 20 yet?
No.
How many am I to? I've got 4, 8, 12. All right, I got to keep going. I'm going to draw another roller coaster car. Let's see, these guys are got their hair blowing back and their arms in the air. Okay, am I to 20 yet? Okay, I've got 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, one more roller coaster car. Okay, let's see, these guys are all just going to be screaming. This is screaming people, okay?
What is a sound wave?
There's their mouths all screaming, and their hair is all flying back, and their arms fell off. Am I to 20 yet? Okay, so how many cars did I need? 5. So, what was my total? equals, what number did I know? Times some number. What number was that? 5. Okay. So, I planned to draw pictures. Once I drew the pictures, I wrote the problem, and then I solved it. 5 people. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go through this step ahead, or step in real quick. Okay. Mana and James each bought a fish bowl. They also bought 10 goldfish to share. Draw goldfish to show the same number of fish in each bowl. Let's do that together. So everybody, let's go back to your seats. Get out your books. Yes, dear, but work with me here. No, we'll have fun and draw fish. So everybody get out your book. So I would do it if you don't know the answer. If you know the answer, that's cool. If you don't, draw them one at a time. Split them into the bowl. Okay, so I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boy, there's a lot of talking in here. 10. So, I drew the same number of goldfish in each bowl. I want everybody to do that. 4.1. Okay, so 5 goldfish in each bowl. I'll give you a second to do that. Okay, once we've done that, I don't want to take too long on this. Okay, so it asks, what word story could you write to describe the sharing? 10 goldfish shared between 2 bowls is 5 goldfish. So this would be a word story that gives the answer. What number sentence could I write down here to describe the sharing? Somebody give me a number sentence that I could write. Lisa.
2 times 5.
Okay. Remember, we're dividing, so we're going to start with the total. How many goldfish do I have? 10. How many goldfish bowls do I have?
2.
How many goldfish bowls do I have, Gabriel? 2. Times. That's what we're looking for. Patience, please stop singing. Okay, so 10 equals 2 times blank. What else could I do? Does anybody know what division problem I could write? How many do I have? How many fish do I have? 10. How many bowls am I dividing the fish up into?
5.
How many bowls?
2.
2. Divided by 2 equals, and then we figured out it was 5. You could write either one of those equations. Okay. All right, pretty good. I'm going to go to the next one. It's going to go away. Okay, so it just tells you the symbol divided is used for division. The result of the division is called the quotient. And yes, we're going to add that in our vocabulary books, just not right this second. Okay, but we are going to add quotient to our vocabulary. Okay, Mana and James decide to put only 2 goldfish in each fish bowl. Okay, how many fish bowls will they need for the 10 fish? So, how many fish do we have?
10.
10. Good, thank you, Giselle. I have 10 fish. How many fish are going to be in each group? 2. Okay, it's just thinking about it the other way, guys. I'm going to have some group times 2 in each group. What number times 2 equals 10? Everybody. 5. Okay. So they're going to have 5 fish bowls. I just put the 2 in a different spot. When you're writing multiplication, guys, and gentlemen at the back table, I want you to keep this rule in mind too. When you're writing, remember, the number of rows goes first. The number in each row goes second. The number of groups goes first. The number in each group goes second. That's why I've wanted you to, I've been really picky about that, right? When we talk about arrays, number of rows, number in each row, because it'll help you with division. Number of groups, number in each group. That's the same thing as number of rows and number in each row. If you do that all the time, it will help you with divisions. Okay? You guys could draw a picture to match. You guys can do the word story. Blah, blah, blah. You're good. Okay? So, yes, you may work with a partner if you like. I want you to work on page 120. Just make sure you have this part right here and the bowls part up here filled in. Okay?